Wonder if I could do that from YouTube. Well, I am streaming now, right? Yeah. Can I edit? Yes, I can. I think I can. I think I can. For those of you who are already here, welcome to Mediastreams Spider-Man PS4. This is kind of part 2, but also kind of part 3. Sorry, I'm just having some really fun interactions on Discord right now. Okay. Let's change this to Mediastreams. Spider-Man PS4 Part 2. Description. Usually I spend like the last 10 minutes before, so I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I accidentally hit the wrong button and started the stream. I came prematurely. This is kind of part 2, but it's also kind of part 3 because, it got kind of cut in half because of my internet. I had to like stop and start again. Okay. Now I should be able to share it, right? Yeah. If it'll load. Again, like, I totally started this prematurely. I was not actually ready. Okay. Doesn't look like... Oh, 5 people watching. There's no one's commented. God, Discord, chill the hell out. Just getting Discord notifications out the wazoo. And I'm having some very interesting conversations. Personal promotion. No, that is not the right thing. Alright. So I should be able to close that now. And then close this. Pull up my phone, and then I will actually be ready to go. Like 10 minutes later. Here I go again on my own. Okay, so Survivor said yes and hello. Let's watch Asked. How's your day going? It is going very swell today. I am having a good day. I only wrote one section of Ruby on today. I will be writing more because I am in a writing mood. In fact, this stream is probably going to be on the shorter end, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I also got grapes, my second favorite fruit behind bananas. I'm actually going to have Discord open on my computer. So I can... Alright. Now to actually look at the game. Alright, so, other than that, I had to take care of the dogs today again. I don't know. My day is the quality of my day is there's usually two things that affect it, or three things. Three things. One, good conversations with people on Discord, so you should all join. Next is how much I accomplish in the day, because accomplishing things feels good. And three is the quality of the food I eat. And right now, all three of those things are golden, so I'm having a really good day. The survivor asked, what's the major thing you don't like about YouTube? Them censoring people. I get the copyright stuff because different countries have different laws, and like Japan, for instance, Japan does not have a fair use clause anywhere in their legality. So you can't really apply U.S. fair use laws to Japanese products. There's a really gray area there, and I think there needs to be some legislation across all developed nations to kind of fix a lot of those translation issues. You can all hear me, right? Yeah. But the demonetization, the advertiser friendly thing, all the just political stuff behind YouTube, because YouTube has their concept, they have a promise of freedom of expression, freedom of speech. Your rights are reserved on this platform, but then they also police wrongthink and delete channels for completely political reasons. That's the worst thing about YouTube. That's what'll kill them in the end. Especially all it's going to take is a real honest to good competitor. For instance, I kind of started this as a joke, but I think it might actually happen. Whoever runs Pornhub needs to create a website like VidHub. Same layout, same player, same interface, same very liberal guidelines, and just have it be a place for people to post any kinds of videos. I think they're poised to take YouTube's. They're in the best position to take YouTube's throne. Just with how well managed that website is. Not saying I'm on it a whole lot, but who am I kidding? Yeah, I am. I don't even watch porn a whole lot. I never got into it. I have my issues with those types of videos. Anyway, let's get back into Spider-Man. So I am literally right where I left off at the end of the last stream. I have actually gone through and played it on my own time. I've actually beaten it. I've almost 100% completed the game. And I've also started a new game plus.
Okay, be careful in here, Pete. This station analyzes hazardous chemicals, basically trying to figure out how to counteract them if they ever got out into the world, which...
So if I remember correctly,
they never will.
I'm still fighting the demons and stuff.
Someone broke in and stole a volatile rocket.
I remember this. I think this is
crack the container because it's leaking. From the timestamp on the security cameras, it just happened. I need to get it back.
I don't remember
Spider bots
this.
are still just prototypes, but this is a good time to test one. Its sensors can follow the chemical trail. Better than me swinging up on the thief. If he freaks out and drops the Hydras, gotta find a quiet place to deploy the
Oh yeah, I remember now.
where I can hang out and guide it.
I had to follow the gas trails, and then I gotta stun a dude.
Not only is Mini-Me cleaning up the spills, it's leading me right to the thief.
Yeah.
The thief's hiding in crowds. I'll disperse him with a subsonic blast. Won't hurt anyone, but it's super annoying. Lucky this stuff's only dangerous over a long exposure. Or if it combusts. Maybe... maybe not.
I'm kind of curious how accurate this game's New York is. Like just size-wise.
Got it. Now to get the fuel back.
Omar Salazar said, well managed. I can agree as a man of culture myself. The survivor asks, have you read Spider Noir comics? No. Actually, I have not. I have not,
this little spider bot's
taken the time or anything
if I can ever find a way to
to...
make them cost effective, they'd be a big help.
Okay. Now where to? Oh man, there's a lot of landmarks over here.
Sorry!
I don't want to do any side missions. Let's get this, Oh, I still gotta return. Oh, no. It's not a... I thought it was over. The survivor said Aunt May's a communist. And it... that sounds dumb.
I beefed up the station security and sent Yuri the camera footage to convict the thief. A bad day's work. This is one station that was already earning its keep. It should be safe from being shut down, especially now that the chemicals are locked away.
Okay. Go to the address. What address?
Hello, Spider. Been thinking about you a lot lately.
Oh. Yeah, this is the start of the Black Cat stuff.
Maybe it's time to reignite the flame.
Black Cat. Don't tell me she's scoping out places to
This
rob.
this doesn't
How
end
else
up
she would give up
amounting to
that life?
much. I was
What
kind of
is she
disappointed.
looking at? Anything look out of place? There. One of her cats. She packs those with range extenders, then harvests nearby RFID signals. I'll let Yuri know to pick it up. Felicia's too smart to be putting herself at risk like this. She must be desperate for some reason. Hey Yuri, you still have Black Cat's suit and equipment in the evidence lockup, right?
I think so. Why? Is she back at it?
Maybe. Just double check and let me know if her gear is still there.
Will do.
Like, unless they're setting Black Cat up for, like, the sequel to this game, the Black Cat
May.
stuff in this game seems
late.
a
What's
little
up?
pointless.
I thought we were gonna meet up for dinner tonight.
Oh, right. I'm sorry, I forgot. It's been a hard day. We lost funding at the lab.
Oh, Peter, I'm sorry.
I also kind of got evicted from my apartment.
What?
Oh yeah, that's where we left off.
Tonight?
Actually, no. Not really. I hate to ask, but any chance you have room at the shelter?
Of course. Feel free to use the couch in my office.
Thanks, May.
If that's where we left off, he had just gotten evicted. Freaking rough time for Peter in this game.
Report of a break-in. Friends, I've just received an update on Adrian Toombs, aka the Vulture. Apparently, this winged criminal has fallen ill with cancer, and he's been moved to the Raft Infirmary. I got it!
So, you're all going to jail, where I bet you'll be as good at breaking out as you were at breaking in.
Let's get some quick things here. Like some backpacks and some landscape stuff or whatever.
All units, 1034.
That shootout's gonna get someone killed. Real talk, guys. The Destroy New York stick is getting old.
I don't think I've gotten to that point in this playthrough yet. I'm trying to find web objects to throw. There we go. There's two. This will make three. So I want all the jams. count. Four, oh, 5. I just gotta have. I should be able to get it. Success. There's still one left, right? Where's he at? Oh, there he is.
Fisk was a maniac, but he loved New York. The demons, though, seems like they just want to tear the city down.
Let's go over here for some landmarks. Yeah, I found out that you could just click in the right stick to do some things.
Cool window, but I always get the feeling something strange is going on in that place.
Just weird thing. You know, you gotta think like, okay, what hasn't happened.
Nothing like an RPG to wake you up.
Oh wow, where's the other guy with the rocket launcher?
Definitely not loving the demons are targeting me now thing.
This is a fun game.
Empire State University, the old alma mater, and holder of my student loans.
I can relate.
Ooh, love that shot.
Alright, I think that's
Attention units. Hostiles are assaulting an armored car. Please proceed to Bowery.
Alright, I'll take care of this since actually backpack.
There are easier ways to make money, guys. Less socially destructive, too.
And one thing I don't get about the suit powers in this game is why do they exist? Like, literally the only, like, really useful one is, the one I have equipped. The one that increases your focus. Because that gives you these moves, and it gives you, the regen.
Why do the demons need that much cash? Can't believe I haven't slept since the Fisk takedown. Gotta start taking better care of myself.
Like you ever will.
What are you doing here so late? So, I got the job.
Hope May's couch is comfortable.
Now, you
Man,
can't
was I
tell
ever
me
a
that's
dork.
not based on, like, Tobey Maguire.
Well, we all have an awkward phase. I can't take this.
You can and you will.
I'll pay you back. Soon.
Just ask for help next time. Oh, you are so much like Ben. You have to learn to swallow that Parker pride and accept that you're human, like the rest of us. Martin.
Even if you are superhuman.
Sorry to interrupt. Just wanted to let you know I'm headed out of town. You're in charge while I'm gone.
Well, you can count on me. How long will you be away?
Really don't know.
Is everything okay?
It's some personal business I've been planning. It represents the best part of me.
Well, I guess I better get busy.
Hope Mr. Lee's okay. Hello?
Hey, did you see my story?
I did. Robbie must be pretty happy right now.
Yeah, it kind of went viral. And get this, Mayor Osborne just announced he's going to give Officer Davis an award this afternoon.
Wow. Wait, isn't Osborne's campaign rally this after? Oh, I see what he's doing.
Yeah, we all do. But still a pretty cool moment for Officer Davis and his family. I'll be there covering it. Wanna join me?
Yeah, of course. See you then.
Oh yeah, this is when things get bad. God, I love the way this suit looks.
It's so humiliating taking money from May. I should head out into the city and try to pay it forward.
Some side missions. I don't know how I feel about it, kind of
Perfect.
Kind of forces you to do
Another
some
message
side
from
missions.
Peter, I don't want to jinx us, but the lead I'm following might not only get the project back on its feet, but also expand it in ways we never could have imagined. Everything happens for a reason, even Norman pulling our plug.
Really hope this works out. Doc's work is too important to go unfinished.
No, Elias, have you seen the Zombieland Saga?
Demons have
No.
opened fire. Multiple officers down. Reported location is in the vicinity of Nomad.
Do this. Okay, I'm
Hey,
role-playing as
Congrats
Spider-Man.
on the ceremony today.
I'll be glad when it's over.
The alerts take precedent.
But I'm calling
Leave it
about
off.
something else.
What's up?
Just got a tip that the demons are moving on the 5th construction site in Midtown. Wife would kill me if I used to sell one to play cops and robbers, but I thought maybe my friendly neighborhood partners want to know.
Understood. I'll do a swing by, let you know what I find. And hey, here's a tip on public speaking. Just picture everyone in their underwear. Wait, not Osborne. You know what? Just never mind.
Man, the triangle move is something I tend to take for granted in this game. Just because it's something that, I don't think I've ever seen a cop car explode like that.
Demons aren't slowing down. What are they trying to...
Alright, now back to,
accomplish?
Break out the cuffs.
back to that research station. But anyway, that triangle move, like, I think it's something every 3D action game should have, but
Okay,
none of them
so
do.
This station collects
Like this-
overflow data from all the others.
this kind of
God
changed
forbid we waste Oscorp
what I
server space.
thought was kind of possible
Anyway,
with
do me a
certain
favor and
combat
make sure it's running
systems.
smoothly, or everything
I don't
these
know how it would
stations do
work
is
in
for
other
nothing.
contexts, but I
This
really
isn't
dig
nearly
it.
enough server space. It's close to overloading. That'll trigger a purge, and everything Harry has will be lost. I can't let that happen. Wait. ESU has a backup server near here they never use. That can handle the excess data. But I'll need to realign the transmission dishes to make a link from here to there. Fast. The active receiver's easy to find. Okay, now to find another link in the array. Got it. Just have to keep doing that. What's taking up all that space on Harry's servers? Looked like DNA sequencing, but that seems beyond the scope of the research stations. Focus, Pete. It won't matter what's on the server if it all gets erased.
Where's the next one? There we go.
Getting close.
Overshot it.
Should be in view of the ESU server now. Got it. Now I can initiate the data transfer if I hurry. Good. Let's see. Good. It's working. Everything stored successfully. Should be fine until I have Norman assign Harry some more server space. And he'll be glad to when he sees what the stations have been doing. Nice.
All over the news. Another battle between Spider-Man and these demon-masked gunmen threatening the lives of New York. I understand our next call.
Alright. No, why they said another Spider-Man game. Hey, have you seen Zombie Saga? No, I have not. Really, the combat in this game is great. They even have a puzzle game. Yeah, it's all pretty slick. The only things I don't like are the Mary Jane and Miles sections.
The rest. The boss wants them dead.
Looks like the demons are moving in on Fisk's territory.
This, I believe,
I got this.
was what was shown in the like E3 demo. Like when this game was first announced or whatever. Kind of lame that they spoiled Mr. Negative as the villain in literally the first thing that they did. They spoiled that would be Martin Lee right out the gate. You also have like pretty much the exact same thing happen with Dr. Octopus. He's like I get he's like a much more famous villain. So it's like, you know, much easier to understand, like, hey, most people would already know that he's gonna be a bad guy. But you didn't have to take away from any of that with the Mr. Negative stuff.
Hey, Willie.
You.
Nice jumpsuit. Slimming.
Stay out of my business.
Wait, the demons. Who's their leader?
Keep my men alive and maybe I'll tell you.
Saving bad guys from other bad guys. Not how I thought today would go.
my main problem with the combat in this game, that's actually my only problem I can think of.
Well, I got their attention.
It's that, doesn't always work. Like that dodge doesn't always work. Yeah, the triangle attack has some range, though.
You two stay here. Wait for
Yeah,
the
so
police.
sometimes the dodging mechanic, like, just straight up will not work. Like, you'll dodge out of one attack, but into another attack.
Hey, big guy. You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
Fisk, your men are safe. Your turn. Who runs the demons?
Maybe he's there. Maybe he isn't. Check the roof.
Vincent Eaton said it's kind of the same mechanic in Arkham. The Arkham combat works better. Because the counter attack always works.
Hello again.
The bad guys still don't know how to close their legs. Yeah, no, they don't. They would make a terrible soccer team. They said you killed that guy. No, I actually found out when you kick them off of a rooftop or something, they actually get webbed up to the wall. Like Spider-Man attaches a string to them that then swings them down and has them dangle over the wall. I think this has some quick time event stuff, so I should pay attention. Yeah, this is what worried a lot of people, that this game was going to be like a really linear QTE fest. This was just a really terrible way to introduce this game to the public. This was a really terrible first level, because this is like the end of the first act. This is like one of the 3 really big encounters. So it was just a massive, like, spoiler. It was not indicative of what the game was about, not indicative of how, like, the gameplay was.
Destroying the city.
I know.
You need to bring it down.
I know.
Maybe you could superhero a little faster?
Working on it, Yuri. Call you when it's done. Now's my chance. Hope I live to regret this.
Yeah, see, like, this is all, like, very just canned.
Hi, is this the flight to Newark?
He says in regular speed as it goes in slow motion.
This is your master plan? Replace Fisk?
Fisk is only the beginning!
One engine down. Now for the second. Afraid I have to ask you to pull over the helicopter, sir! Need a plan. Need a plan real fast. I guess this is the plan! Come on, Pete, you got this. You got this, you got this, you got this! Please don't screw this up.
Cool pose.
Cool, thanks. Do they have a website?
Yes!
Whoop. Hey, Yuri. I caught the bad guys, but
But what?
you might want to bring a ladder. Yo, Miles. Hey, fanboy.
Oh, crap, I'm late.
You coming?
Nah, I gotta get to City Hall for my dad's ceremony.
All right. Tell your pops I said congrats. MJ, did they start the ceremony yet?
They're still setting up. Where are you?
Got hung up at work. Be there soon.
Alright, let's, if we go there, let's get this tower.
Not getting much coverage. I should look for more towers to activate.
Come on.
A helicopter flight. Trailing
That's just my analog stick going out.
above our teeming street.
That wasn't the game's fault. That was
Crashed at any
that was
moment in a
controller
blazing
error.
rotor-chopping fireball of doom. webheads protecting people like you, caller?
Well, he stopped them, and he made sure the helicopter didn't land on him. So, it seems to me he did the right thing.
Right thing? The right thing would be to call the professionals. My son serves proudly in the Air Force. He's logged thousands of hours of flight time and years of training in protecting our homeland. But he's not good enough?
Well, of course he is, but he wasn't there. Spider-Man was.
Because that's how he wanted it! God forbid he share the spotlight with anyone!
I'm not going to go any further away. This is already going to be quite the trip to the next mission.
Love it.
I like stand low.
Attention unit. Robbery reported.
I like everything about the traveling in this game.
Active in Dutchtown. Over.
We reserve the right to refuse service and knock out any criminals. Says so right on the sign. Get down! Good old-fashioned hold-up. Vintage crime stopping right there. I'll text Yuri the...
I mean, the ability to run up walls is like... It really does a lot to improve the core Spider-Man formula.
Magnifique. Beautiful. You better stop them before they end up in driver's ed videos.
Pull your vehicle over, now! Get off my back! It's just a little joyride! You are endangering innocent lives! Don't make us use force!
I can never stop these things without taking damage.
I'll take him!
Here's your stop.
Sounds because... Oh.
Long time no see. Now that's just...
I can stop the car safely, at least.
More of them? For criminals, these guys have an impressive social circle. It's nothing like a high-speed chase to keep a guy on his toes.
Such an awkward position. Vincent 810 said they showed a storyboard of a fight. Did anyone watch the spoiler from Ruby Rewind? It wasn't Ruby Rewind. I know that much because Ruby Rewind isn't Ruby Rewind is a live show. They don't schedule that stuff, or they do, but they don't like pre-record any of it. What it was is it's leaked stuff from this week's episode of Kruby. Now Kruby, whatever this week's episode of Kruby is about is always about like what this episode is about. That's how it always is.
We'll be right out front.
Or it talks about like an aspect that is relevant in the most recent episode.
You'll be fine,
An
honey.
aspect of filmmaking or production.
Last time I gave a speech, I was in high school. Miss Steinberg gave me a C-.
Well, if only Miss Steinberg could see you now.
Hey, you got this, Dad. I mean, come on, you saved Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure that makes you an official superhero.
A superhero. Or maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up.
As for what I thought about it, looks pretty lame. All those images were so blurry, it was hard to make out what any of it was.
And before I hand it off to Mayor Osborn, I'd just like to say a few words.
So?
I think this gang war may finally be over.
Like over?
I mean, there's some loose ends still to be tied up, but...
Loose ends.
Well, a truck pulled away from the scene from a company called Consolidated Shipping. Something's not right about it. I just don't know what.
Well, maybe after this we can grab some coffee. Figure it out together.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Well, thanks, Jim. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Sorry, just
I'll try.
another just had to take a moment of appreciation for how best girl MJ is in this game.
Instead of coffee, maybe we could have dinner instead. I could come over, I'll cook. Or we could, meet at a totally neutral location for a completely normal meal, cooked by professionals.
For acts of extraordinary bravery, above and beyond the call of duty, it is my privilege to present Officer Jefferson Davis with the Department Medal of Honor.
Phone call, sir.
Kind of in the middle of something here, Jim.
Sounds urgent, sir.
Fine. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I share this honor with my family. My wife, Rio, and my son, Miles. Without their support, I couldn't do what I do.
Yes?
I've worked many years for this moment.
Who is this?
Over the coming days, your company, your city, and everything you care about will be destroyed. People will beg you for help, but you won't be able to save them.
Listen, jackass, I get threats like this twice a week. Why don't you grow a pair and tell me what you want?
To watch you suffer.
This is the first Miles section.
Right here, just stay with me. Thank God. Can you hear me, baby? Can you hear me? Peter? Squeeze my hand if you can hear me. Stay here. I'm going to find your father. Peter. Peter, wake up. Come on, say something, please.
Mom! Crazy. Over there. Whoa!
Yeah, like I said, very linear.
Oh, man.
These sections are so bare bones that I expected to rip off the road poneglyph from Big Mom.
Mom? Mom!
That's a One Piece reference.
Damn it! Hurry! Think. Nothing.
Quality.
Are you okay?
Nice going, kid.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Are you?
I'm alright, Mom. I'm alright. You sure you're okay?
Yes, I'm gonna be alright.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but I just ripped a fart.
I love you.
I have to go find Dad, okay?
No, wait. Miles, no. Miles, no!
Dad's in there. I'll find him. Dad's alive. I know it. He was right there. What the hell?
Where do you think you're going? No!
I don't think Mr. Negative's a good villain. He works for the context of this game, and he works for the themes. He works for the themes of this game, but his whole deal is just... Like, look at this. All of this because Norman Osborn gave him some powers that he didn't like.
Okay.
Oh, jumped over too soon. Luckily, the checkpoints in these things are really nice. Yeah, see, like I didn't even lose anything. For this guy to turn around.
Now. I got you, Dad.
No. Stop. No.
I feel like they accidentally deleted a cutscene in between the helicopter stuff in this. Because in the E3 stuff, Mr. Lee was on that helicopter, and that's when Spider-Man found out, and this big reveal, like, Mr. Lee? Yeah. But that's no longer in the game, and so just the dumbest thing story-wise in this game is that moment right there, and how it leads into stuff.
Dad, no!
Because remember, this is Miles Morales, not Peter Parker.
Wake up.
He doesn't know about the Feast Shelter. He doesn't know about Martin Lee. So how does Peter Parker magically know that Mr. Negative is Martin Lee in the next cutscene? Like, it's so, it's frustrating. It's frustrating because it's such a small detail, but it's like a Jenga tower. It's like, you know, you would think a story is like a Jenga tower. You could take out certain pieces and it would still be stable and stuff. But with that, it's like they removed one Jenga piece and everything just falls apart. They accidentally deleted the reveal from the final product. Like, Sony, how are you that incompetent?
I'm sorry for your loss.
I was straight up confused on my first playthrough when I first played that part. I was like,
I'm Peter Parker.
Wait a minute.
I was at City Hall.
Did they not have that reveal from the E3 demo?
I know you don't know me, but I just wanted to say.
Did I miss something?
I know what you're going through.
No, I didn't. They deleted it.
That's what
they
you were gonna
cut
say,
out
right?
the scene where Spider-Man finds out that Martin Lee is the man behind the demons.
It all gets easier with time. Don't worry.
Unless I just straight up missed it again. Unless I missed it twice now. Please, if I just missed it, let me know.
I'm sorry about that.
Let's Watch said, okay, it's been 9 episodes. I think it's safe to say Volume 6 is my favorite volume. I haven't hated a single episode. It is not safe to say that yet. Depending on the quality of the last couple episodes, it could very well be worse than Volume 3 or 4.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
I'm busy. What's up?
Have you started looking for Martin Lee yet?
No.
Yeah, see, how did...
I can't start a manhunt based on a hunch from Spider-Man.
But I'm telling you, he's the guy.
How do you know that?
Solid evidence and we'll talk.
Solid evidence. Right. Hey.
How do you know that?
Hey. So, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I screwed up, and that kid lost his father.
I know you too well to say you should give yourself a break. What about the police? Do they have any leads on Lee?
They're not even looking for him. Even Yuri doesn't believe me.
Then it's up to us to find him. I've been doing some research. Go to this address. Martin Lee bought a controlling interest in this recycling center last year.
You think he's hiding out there?
Maybe. We know he's not at Feast. If he's not at the recycling center, maybe you'll find some evidence as to where he might be.
Yeah. Good work, MJ. I'll let you know what I find.
Oh, one more thing. I talked with a detective about questioning the arrested demons. They're all claiming Martin Lee has the power to, quote, corrupt people.
Corrupt? What does that mean?
They say it's sort of like mind control. It brings out the negative part of you. Makes you do things you wouldn't normally do.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
This coming from a guy who can run up walls.
We got this, Spider-Man. Thanks anyway.
Like, it would be different if, like, there was a cutscene where, like, the demons were like, oh yeah, the dude's name is Martin Lee. But then, that's evidence! Like, why wouldn't that... I don't understand... This game is good. The story is good. The whole... everything with Doc Ock is good. And the stuff with Norman is good, and... it made me like Miles quite a bit. Though that, oh god, that's another dumb thing though.
Pursuit in progress of multiple vehicles with masked hostiles. Please proceed to Spanish Harlem. Over.
Guys, don't look now, but I think the cops are onto you. Guys, we all love a parade, but you gotta get permits first. Demons must have triggered a bomb. I've gotta disable it. Murder parade stopped.
If it's interesting, maybe the cutscene caused some problems with the coding. Yeah, I don't understand how that would happen.
207.
Like, I can see not having it in gameplay, like it was in the E3 demo. I get that.
Sorry.
Need to find something to throw at this dude. There we go.
Coletta. Yuri, I'm looking at a Fisk site where there's a lot of people, but not much work getting done.
That you can see. They're keeping it under wraps.
I'll turn over some rocks.
Money's gonna be tight while the boss is inside. We gotta earn on our own. That's what we're doing here, ain't it? Don't get me wrong. He's still got reason. There.
Nap time.
And when the boss gets out, he will get out. The guys who did good are gonna get promoted. The guys who didn't do good, they get fired. Yeah, The kind of fired where you don't gotta worry about finding your next job.
That's me, the boss is right. Let the other side take up for a while. Then come back stronger. Hammerhead and Silvermane and Tombstone and all these other yahoos can thin the hurdle limit. It's like that time the boss had to lose. Exactly. We beat the charges, came back, and nobody crossed him. I think people were glad he was back. He kept things from getting too out of control. Absence makes the heart grow fond. Dano.
Sleep it off. I literally didn't see that coming.
Why won't you die? Show me what you got. You don't mess with the Kingpin and live. Lay down.
Latecomers! That's a lot of tardy slips I'm gonna have to write. Backup's here. Why don't I have backup? All right, nobody likes me.
Spider-Man, my sources say they're running exotic weapons out of that location. Explosives, rocket launchers.
Fisk does manage to get stuff you don't see outside the military.
That needs to stay off the streets by any means necessary.
Reinforcements! You know there's different types of reinforcing. You could just say great job a lot.
It's the end for you. That is gone. We can't let him win.
No, it took me a long time to realize that Spider-Man never actually punches.
More of them! It's kind of touching how badly you guys want to join your boss in jail!
Boss wants your head. Somebody shoot him down before he knocks us all out. You should run. Like that, Spider-Man! Thinning us out. Lock and load.
Not who I wanted to disarm, but whatever.
Come on! Go back down!
Let's watch said. I think that's Osborn who took control over Oscar after he ran away. I mean, he left only to come back from off-screen character development with new clothes. No way, I believe that. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I would want to, but I want to believe you're right on that. I don't think you are. And here's why. they've done that with Oscar before. They've done the whole off-screen character development.
Civilians trapped in their cars after a crash. Nearest officer, proceed to Robinson.
That car crash looks bad. Hope no one's injured.
Help me! Please!
I'm gonna tell everybody you were real. They deserved it.
Don't panic. I'm here.
It was a group of men in ski masks. Robbed a store, then piled into a car and took off screaming. Caused
You're a
the whole
mensch,
mess.
Spider-Man.
Need to find the people who caused this. They've still got to be nearby. I'm losing them. Gotta catch up. Sorry, I'm usually web swinging. Hope you've got points left on your licenses, guys. That pileup was a doozy. Well, that's just rude. See ya.
Say, was there any reason to launch through the door? No, there was not.
Mugging reported. Proceed with caution. Suspects are armed. Incident is active near Carnegie Hall.
Ah, I wish there was a bit more range on
We're running
that.
another piece on Jefferson Davis, and it made me wonder, how's his son Miles doing?
Not good. I've been there. The loss is all you can think about.
He needs something to do outside of school. Maybe a part-time job?
That's not a bad idea. But it has to be the right job. Something that makes him feel useful, like what he's doing matters.
Kind of think you just described Feast.
MJ, that's perfect. I'll talk to May about it.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay, let's make my way towards
All
the
units,
next mission.
Just received report of a bomb threat. Officers needed in Yorkville.
Spider-Man, thank God. Demons have rigged explosives all over the building, but we can't get close.
Point me at him, officer. I'm here to help.
We've located the primary device. If you can disable it, it'll cough up an arming key. You can use that to locate and disable the secondary device.
Got it. Keep your men back. I'll radio when it's clear. Hey, does that thing get podcast?
Yeah, see, I just showed it. About what I was saying earlier about like when they fall over.
Primary device. Don't think about the block of C4 this is wired to. there. Got the key. Got the key. Oh no. Failsafe tripped. Timer's just engaged for the other bombs. Gotta move quick.
Come on.
Thanks for that, Spider-Man. We'll take it from here.
You got it, officer. Always
Yeah,
ready
I'll
to
go
do my
ahead.
part.
These all always go quick.
Another camera. Gotta be Black Cat.
Are you jealous
Since I'm
I'm
literally
visiting
right
my
here.
other man? I hope so. But you should know bad boys aren't my type.
I don't remember where this one is. I do remember where some of them ended up being. Somewhere over here. The controller vibrates a little bit as you get closer. Ah, there.
Meow. Why are you doing this, Felicia? You know I'm gonna catch you.
No, while I asked, what exactly do you think of Hazbin Hotel? I think I haven't seen enough to really make a judgment call. It looks interesting. That's all I can say. It looks interesting, and I have friends who are excited about it. This was a hostage situation. I don't think I've actually been introduced to the sword enemies yet in the story game, in this profile.
Really wish these guys weren't so hostage happy.
Spider-Man, can I
Side of the Brooklyn Queens Expressway near Atlantic. All units, report of a narcotics sale in progress. Any officers near Firehouse, please copy.
Drug trade's gotten more aggressive post-Fisk. Gotta stomp that out.
It's a spider!
Hey, guys! You got prescriptions for this stuff?
What's wrong with you guys? Drag him!
Fisk did keep these wannabe pushers in check. Wait a minute, what's that feeling? Do I miss him? No.
Just going through some districts, getting more towers.
Hey, we don't need you here right now, right?
All units, officers are in pursuit of multiple masked hostiles. Report came in from near Ansonia. Over.
Going my way?
I don't like how doing the mid-air dodge like just completely kills your momentum. I wasn't healing. So I didn't want to dodge because dodging kills your momentum.
What?
Today is a day for somber reflection, for mourning, and honoring fallen heroes like Jefferson Davis. But it's also a day to vow never. It stops here.
Captain, I've got eyes on a Fisk construction site and their equipment's covered in dust.
Just there for show?
That's my bet. I'm gonna take a closer look.
They think the boss can't run things from inside? They don't know the boss. A lot of people owe him a lot of favors, that's for sure. I thought he was buddies with the mayor. Well, they work together. The boss never trusted him, though. Guess he was right not to. Well, if what I hear is true, pretty soon Osborn's gonna wish he remembered who his friends are.
Send some guys. It's Spider-Man!
More guys? Oh, sorry, but we're all out of the complimentary donut.
Keep him on the ground, or we don't stand a chance.
Let's wrap things up now. Smoke him!
got this! Guys, slow down! The Black Friday special's not till Thanksgiving!
Spider-Man, that site's taken delivery of enough concrete to build 2 skyscrapers.
Wait, don't tell me. They're hiding drugs in the concrete mix.
That's my theory. We'll need probable cause to get on site to confirm it.
You'll have it.
Oh, I was hoping that would take the dude down.
Bring him down already! 10 more of them. No shoving. I'll give you all personal attention.
We'll take you alive or dead. This doesn't.
Take him down before he knocks us all out. Reinforcements. Okay, I came here to web bad guys and quit, and I'm all out of quips.
He's webbing me! Can't let him beat us! That's gonna leave a mark.
Captain,
I'm
I've got Fisk's
read
guys and all the
these.
probable cause you need, webbed up and waiting.
Good job.
I'm probably gonna just do
Run
one
things
more
from
story
inside,
mission and then
but
call
he's
it a
gonna
night.
find out why long-distance relationships don't work out.
Alright, let's catch back up with the chat. Let's watch that. I think that's husband who took. Yeah, I already read that. Okay. Imperator Draken said, but people were triggered by the fact Spider-Man helps out the cops. Let's watch that. I guess we have to wait and see, but if it is revealed to be Ozpin, that will make me officially hate him as a character. I'll continue to say it until the show confirms it is or not. Morgan S. said, hey, take it easy on Ozpin. Miles and Carrie are still learning how to rate characters. By Volume 10, I'm sure they'll have moved on from amateur hour. I'm feeling like Spider-Man right now.
Oh boy, rockets! They got rockets!
Focus up.
Definitely really not loving the demons are targeting me now thing.
An armed mugging was just reported. Need a unit on scene. Location is in the vicinity of Devil's Shelf.
I guess I'm doing this story mission instead. And this will be the last story mission I do.
MJ's
For the stream.
right.
I've been going for
Police
almost
are
2
calling
hours
the
now.
demons. Gotta take these guys out, then have a look around.
还是不行。让我试试。不，这是我该做的，让我来吧。
Huh, I didn't even know I could stealth the big guys.
That's all of them. High security lock. They use these on banks, not recycling centers. Maybe if I can find where it gets its power from. Looks like I could override the circuit. Need my electric webs. Well, that did something. Looks like the circuits need a little more juice. Uh-huh. Gotta find a junction box. There. Looks like the circuit's still stable. Maybe there's another junction box close by. Almost there. One more box should do it. Gotcha. That's it.
Yeah, Daniel's Centoyo said asked, is this game worth it? Yes. Yes, it is. It's a very fun game. Got some issues, you know, so some really big gaping plot holes and lapses in logic. The dodge mechanic doesn't always work, and the MJ and Miles sections are terrible. But the rest of the game is fantastic. Amazing, even.
Lots of high-tech equipment. Maybe later I can recycle this stuff into some weapons of my own. These must be where they're planning to attack. Wait. These are Osborn campaign offices. All the paths originate from the same address. Guns from Fisk's armory. truck bombs. This is crazy. Explosives from Fisk's construction site. This wasn't a gang war. The demons were stealing from Fisk to go after Mayor Osborn.
Hey, did you find Lee?
No, but you were right. Lee's using this place as a front for the demons. Bomb making, gun running.
Oh my god.
And it looks like they're planning another attack. This time on Norman Osborn's campaign offices.
We must have some kind of beef with Norman Osborn.
I found an address here. I think it's their staging area. If I hurry,
because
I might
that
be
was
able to
so
stop them.
short, I'm gonna
Careful.
go ahead and get this, do this next bit.
Yuri, it's me.
Kind of treat it like it's
Make
all
it
one
quick.
mission.
I'm busy getting yelled at by my boss.
Martin Lee and the demons are planning another attack, this time on Norman Osborn's campaign offices.
Are you sure? We've had a lot of false leads in the past week.
Trust me on this one. I'm sending you the address of a recycling center. You'll find all the evidence there.
Got it. I'll get those campaign offices evacuated. If you're wrong about this, you're gonna help me find a new job.
Consolidated shipping. A lot of guys. I should try to do this quietly, but also with style. I can use that stuff I found at the recycling center.
Let's unlock the Stark suit. Let's also unlock get them all unlocked that I have available right now.
Nice. Love using bad guys' own weapons against them. And that, my friends, is what karmic justice looks like.
I don't know how he got alerted when I just dropped down behind him. Oh. Now they all know I'm here. Okay, because... Because the web gadgets kind of break the game.
Better check inside. Good thing I stopped this when I did. You could blow up half of Manhattan with this stockpile. Huh. Invoice from an auto shop. Pale Horse Rides. That's one expensive tune-up. What else can I find around here? They have bases all around the city. This is bigger than I thought. Looks like the demons
Wish
have an army.
with the base missions there was a bit more of an organic way to start them.
As if one deadly glowing whip wasn't enough. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was definitely not this. Hey, MJ. I think I stopped the demon's attack on Osborn's campaign offices.
Nice. Did you find me?
No, but I found something we should look into. A place called Pale Horse Rides.
Sounds familiar. I'll check it out and get back to you.
Copy, Silverbird. We're descending to location. There's another one. Safety's off.
Well, this is new.
No. This one's mine. All right. I'm executing this son of a...
Hey! That's not how we do things. Down! Down!
Code SM1.
Whoa, whoa! Before we do this, who the hell are you guys?
Code SM1. Code SM1. Holding for orders. Copy Code SM1. I have a visual. Hold for Silverbird.
Silver Sable. I don't understand why the games push her so much. I never liked her character.
Nice entrance. Solid 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Release him. He works with us.
Yuri, explanation, please?
This is Silver Sablinova, head of Sable International, a private security force.
That's why I said, also every time I heard Mercury speak in Chapter 9, Volume 6, all I heard was Spider-Man.
Next time you get in my way, I will not be so gentle.
Go. We'll talk
I
later.
do like how hot they made her in this. White hair. Just like Weiss.
Hey, sorry about that Sable thing. I should have told you earlier, but it all happened so fast.
It's okay. We're still best buds.
We're not best buds.
Well, that took a dark turn.
Anyway, Sable has the mayor's ear and unchecked authority. We've searched that address you gave me, found plenty of evidence of a bomb plot, but nothing that leads back to Martin Lee.
I'm working on that.
Which again, how does Spider-Man know?
Hey, MJ.
Oh, it's so
I dug
frustrating.
some records on Martin Lee's other business holdings. He's got places all over the city.
Huh. The locations line up with a map I found at that shipping business. I'll check them out.
Let me know what you find at each one, and I'll work on building a case.
You got it. I'm headed to Lee's office at Feast to see if I can learn more about why he's doing this, and what he's got planned next.
Okay, say hi to May for me. Wait, you don't think she's in danger, do you?
No. Lee's only got one target on his mind. Norman Osborn.
What's this down here? I think this is,
So, Spider-Man, how's it going?
Stable control. Need a report of the situation north of Houston. Control. Demons are attacking Checkpoint Zulu.
right, yeah, that's all the progress I'm going to be making. So last call for questions before I call it a night.
Peter, I wanted to make sure you're still available. I can't pay you yet, but I've pulled enough strings to keep the wolves from the door a bit longer. If we can get up and running, I know this new version of the project will attract investment. Massive investment. Stay ready.
Fingers triple crossed, Doc.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get any other suit mods. Again, the suit mods are just like, yeah, I appreciate that you got the different options, but there's clearly some that are better than the others. Let's watch. Says, once again, I still think Ro's going to die. I would not be surprised if that's the route they end up going. So that's all I have for tonight. It's not going to be any other. Let me just make sure. There's not going to be any more questions. Thank you all for watching and joining me on this web slinging adventure. I'll have my review for, was it episode 9 or whatever, the most recent episode, out Saturday. Don't know when I'm going to stream again. I kind of want to make sure I have some other things accomplished before I stream again. At least another chapter of Ruby on Home and another chapter of Just Act Manly before I take the time to stream again. Next time it'll be Spider-Man. It'll be Spider-Man until Spider-Man will be the only thing I stream until I beat the game on stream. And then I'll move on to either Red Dead Redemption or God of War, depending on what you pick. That's what I said. Also, I have a theory that Adam is already an Argus. He's just waiting for the perfect opportunity to attack Team Ruby and crew, and I think sneaking into a military base. Yeah, I don't know. How would he know that they're sneaking into the military base is the main thing about that. Like, yeah. We'll see. We'll see in a few days. So until then, I'm Mediocrity4. Thanks for watching.